Okay, 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 done. You can do in VS Code also, no problem. Okay, so then what is pending? I think you have completed the database, MySQL and SQL Yoga and VS Code, right? I think Ajay, actually I have mentioned right in the group, but no one was joining the class daily. But no one are joining. What the issue? I don't know. Please utilize the sessions daily so that you can, at the end of the day, you can create your own web applications, right? Use the sessions, utilize the sessions day by day. No one are joining. Chetan, I think you don't need any software. I think that file, right? If you want the PyCharm, you can download from it. Okay, okay. So Ajay, what is your status? Have you done with your installations and all? Yeah, Chetan, you should you should install the Django in the VS Code. Pip install Django. Have you done that? Good. Okay. And you should install two softwares also. That is Pillow and MySQL client. These two also you should do. Yes, Ajay. Ajay, are you doing post database connection? Have you done with database connection also? Database connection, post and get methods. Have you done all of this, or else you are doing? Please, if you are stuck with any class, you can go through the recordings also. Okay. So yesterday we have got an error right while doing update. Have you seen that, Chetan? I think you have attended the class yesterday, right? While doing the update, we got an error. Yes. So let me explain the update operation again. So I'll repeat the update operation class today. Okay. So I think you have understood the delete operation, right? How we should do delete and how we should do post and how we should retrieve the data. So these are the main things to learn the Django. Okay, so I- so create, retrieve, and update and delete. These are the main operations to study the Django. Okay, we have completed our first step, that is create and retrieve the data and also delete. Right. So update is pending. So let us explain the update operation today. Okay. So I think my voice is clear, right? Okay. So let me share the screen. So is it visible to everyone? Okay. So let me open the project demo, right? So to edit the contact page, first of all, what we want the to edit the data in the table. We should do some things like we want some input boxes with backend data. Okay, so when we submit that, the edited data should be visible in the view contact page, right? So first of first of all, we should create the HTML page. So yesterday the mistake was done here. So in the edit contact HTML, we didn't took the ID. We should take the ID. Okay, so here we didn't get we didn't get the data like ID, so that we got an error. So let me explain from starting. Okay, so here in these templates, first of all, we should create a HTML file, that is edit contact. So in this edit contact, we should take like form method. In this HTML, we should take form method post. So we are posting the data, we are updating the data, right? So for this, we should take the post. Okay, and why we should take CSRF token? Have any idea? Did you have any idea why should we take? It is mandatory to take. Okay, so for security purpose, it will take the CSRF token. Okay, it is one type of token we should write in every HTML page. Okay, so without that CSRF token, we will get an error. Okay, so it is compulsory. And next, what we have to leave it this id, I'll explain again. So what is our data we have in in contact: name, email, subject, message, mobile, right? So same as contact HTML we took in edit contact, but we should get the data, right? So to edit the data, we should have our previous data in the input boxes, right? To edit the data. So for that purpose, we took here curly brackets. By this, we'll get the data by this format. So x is nothing but what is the x here? Did you have any idea what is the x? Why we took x here? Can you explain, Chetan? Why we took x there? Here we took x dot name, x dot email, x dot subject, right? So why we took that? Chetan, did you have any idea about that? Kalyani, I think you didn't listen the yesterday's previous classes, right? Chetan, have you got an idea why we took that x? Okay, Kalyani. Chetan, you must have the idea about that because you listen the classes, right? So okay, here in this views, here we took a key value, right? Here in the dictionary. So this key value is repeated here in the x value. To get here, we are storing the data in this key value x. So this key value should be repeated here. Okay, for this purpose we'll use this x. So to get the data, we took x dot name and curly brackets and x dot name x dot, and like this way. So this is the way to write the edit contact page. Okay, and next what we should do, we should write the views, right? For this, leave it update, I'll explain later. So to edit the contact page, here we have views. See, so here we took edit contact request id. Why we should take id, Chetan? Why we should take id? So we are not editing the whole data, right? So we are not editing the whole data. So if I want to edit only one row of the data, what we'll do? For that purpose, we used ID. So based on the ID, we'll edit or delete the data. Okay. So I took ID. So here I took one variable name, whatever it may be. So I took con, and from the object, I took the data from the table. And here we took id equal to id because to like to pass the id, like which id we want to edit. For that purpose, we took id equal to id and return render request, here our html name, and we store this whole data in the x key value, and this is our variable name. So this is all about the views, right? So for these views, we have urls also, we have written urls also. So whenever we take the id here, we should pass this id in urls also. Okay, so it is our url, like, right? So edit contact. So why we took in, the ids are nothing but integers. IDs means zeros, one, two, three, four. These are the integers, right? So that we took int. Okay, this is our function name, and also this is our URL name. So this is the whole path, whole URL. And next, what we should do? We have completed our HTML and views and URLs. Next, in view contact page, here what we should do is, here we should write edit, and we should write the URL here, edit contact. So we took ID, right? So here we should pass the ID also in the URL, ID equal to x dot id. Here why we took x means, here in the for loop we used x, right? So for that purpose, we are took x here. Okay, so and next we should take the ID also. We should get for each column or for each row, we have one id. See here in the SQL, in the database, I will show one second. So here id is visible, right? So this is the id. Row wise we'll get the ids. Okay, so to get the id, I kept id here, and I'm taking the id, like I, this is the heading. Just here I'm taking the id. Okay, see, this is the way to write in this view contact page. And let me explain about this id. So here also I'm taking the id. Okay, and in views, let me explain. So up to this edit contact, just we have took the data from the backend. To get the backend data, we use this method. Okay, so to update the data, we'll use this logic. We should not write any html for update, just we should write logic. Okay, so I'm taking like def our function name update, and here we are posting, right? So that we took post method, and id equal to, so we are passing the id right here in the posting the id. See here in the edit contact. Okay, so next here I took one variable Okay, so from that variable I am passing the URL, not URL, ID. And here from the contact form, our posting data and our form data will be checked, and if the form is valid, it will be saved and redirect to the view contact page. So instance is nothing but whenever we do update, instance is must should be, okay, must and should, because it will be represents this. Okay, so for that purpose we will use update instance. So let me run the server now. Just a minute. Hmm. This is our HTML page, right? So in here in view contact we kept the editor ID, right? So edit, just a minute. uh, View contact, we took heading as ID in place of ID. Okay. So here we got here ID in the place of ID we got edit, and in the delete place we got for, just a minute, because here should place here delete, we should place here, because headings are mismatching. See, after mobile we have delete edit ID, right? So delete edit ID. Let's refresh it. Yeah, we got ID also. Before we have deleted some datas, right? So that we have deleted three datas. So it will be it will not comes from first onwards. After deleting all onwards we will get the IDs. Okay, so next I'm editing. So this is the edit contact page. So here we took HTML, right? This page is this. So here I'm editing the name as Raj. So submit. See, our name is edited as Raj and redirects to the view contact. This why it is redirected here. In the views, we use return redirect as view contact, right? So after completion of the editing, it will be redirect to this page only, so that we can see where the changes are made. Understood? How we'll do update operation? Have you understood, all of you? So somebody or came joined late, right? So if you didn't get understand, I'll explain again. Please respond anyone. Hello. Have you understood the class update? What is why we'll do a sorry like how we'll do the update operation? Have you understood? Please respond someone so that I can understand. If you have any doubts, let me know. I'll explain again. Kalyani, what about, okay. Chetan, you have you understood the class? How will do the update operation? If you have any doubts, let me know, please. So this is how we'll do update operation. Okay, we should create one HTML page like what edit contact, and we should write the views for that edit contact by taking the id, and also we should write urls. Whenever we take the id in the views, we should pass the same id in the urls also. Okay, so here we took edit contact, and after that here in the view contact we should keep some headings like edit, and here we should pass the URL. To open that edit contact page, we should give that edit contact page here link. Okay, so in the views we took the id, right? So that here also we should pass that same id. Okay, and to get the id number, we should write like x dot id. So this is the way to edit the contact, means to take the data from the backend up to this, it is okay. But to update the data, for that purpose we use this update function. Okay, so post and I think you understand this logic, right? So this is the way to write the update edit contact page, or edit contact or update. Okay, edit the data in the table. So, are you okay with this? Chetan, have you understood? Is there any doubts? So, please go through the video recordings, Kalyani. Okay. So, I think you have completed the installations, right? So, after the installations, what you have done? You have completed the database connection also. Kalyani, have you completed? No. Okay, do the database connection. We have shared the recording class also in the group. Already we have shared. So please go through that recording class, and please complete your like programs day by day, so that you can understand what is going in the class. Okay, so li- without listening the class you can't understand the next step. Okay, so it is connected with each other. Okay, so it is like one connection. So if we understood the first topic, then only we can go with the second topic. Okay, so we should compulsory we should listen all the classes, so that only we can get an idea like what is going on. Okay, I think Chetan, are you there? Please be active. If you understand, I'll end up the session. So this is all about today's class. I just explained like how we'll do the update and edit. Okay, update or edit. So tomorrow later let me continue the another class with another topic. Okay. So okay then, Kalyani, bye. Thank you.